So, welcome back, everyone. Good evening to everyone present over here. So, I welcome you all to the free live session on the past 25 years question papers brought to you by Civil Service Achievers Point. So, today we are entering day 10. I hope this question paper series are helping you a lot in your preparation for your upcoming prelims that will be held by the time period of the last of March. Okay, so tentatively we have got the date released by APSC, that is on 26 March. So let's see that how much we can precisely say that the exam will be organized then. So, but for us, we have to prepare keeping in mind 26 March only. Okay, so today we'll start with some of the questions that we have tried yesterday about the subject of geography. Okay, so we were in the geomorphology where we are studying about some of the rocks. So we have got another question associated with the rocks by question number 30. So you could see the options or the question which has been given in your screen. So consider the following statements made about sedimentary rocks. So sedimentary rocks are formed at Earth's surface by the hydrological system. Formation of sedimentary rocks involves the weathering of pre-existing rocks. Sedimentary rocks contain fossils. Sedimentary rocks typically occurs in layers. So you have been given the options. So which of the statements are correct? So you have to choose from the following options. So people are joining. So here the correct answer is D, that is all the options over here are correct. Okay, so we have got a broad explanation over here. Okay, so this is the metamorphic rocks, this is the igneous rocks which I have explained you yesterday, and these are the types of sedimentary rocks. Okay, so there are all such number of explanation that we can see over here. Okay, so we can see the examples of metamorphic rocks, be it the gneiss, be it the slate, quartzite, schist, marble, phyllite. Okay, so everything is clearly said, and this is basically the rock cycle that we can see in our nature. Okay, so all these things are clearly defined and study it from our respective PDFs. Next, coming to this, quartzite is metamorphed from which of the following option? Limestone, obsidian, sandstone, as well as shale. So here you have been asked about quartzite, which is metamorphosed from which of the following? So it is basically C, that is sandstone. Okay. Next, which of the following types of coal contains a higher percentage of carbon than the rest? Bituminous, lignite, peat, and anthracite. So we have got option C to be peat, and therefore we have got option D to be anthracite. So which one of the following type of coal contains a higher percentage of carbon than the rest? Okay, so what is the correct option over here? Yes, the answers are coming. Yes, good. It's anthracite coal. Okay, so yes, the D is the correct answer. Next, identify the correct order of process of soil erosion from the following. So splash erosion, shield erosion, reel erosion, and gully erosion. Shit, splash, gully, reel, reel, gully, sheet, splash, gully, reel, sheet, splash. So here the correct option is A. That is the correct order of process of soil erosion is splash erosion, sheet erosion, reel erosion, and lastly gully erosion. Okay, so these are the erosions that we can see with respective to the process of soil erosions. Okay, so everything is clearly defined about here, that what it means by the inundation, how every type of things are actions, what are the exocyanic process, that is the factors coming in from outside, be it the weathering, be it the mass movements, be it the erosion, be it the deposition, everything is been considered as a part of the respective erosion process. So you can see the type of erosions in the respective pictures. Okay, next. So this is the splash erosion, this is the sheet erosion, this is the reel erosion, and this is the gully erosion. Okay, so we have got all these four types of erosions. Next, question number 34 on geomorphology, atmosphere and temperature. So here the correct sequence of different layers of atmosphere from the surface of the earth upwards. So from the surface of the earth upwards, which is the correct ordinations of the respective layers? Anyone with the correct option? 34. troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, troposphere, ionosphere, mesosphere, toposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere, and stratosphere, troposphere, mesosphere, and ionosphere. A, B, C, D. So, which of the options over here are the correct options associated with the correct sequence of different layers of the atmosphere from the surface of the earth upwards? Anyone with the correct options? Yes, the correct option is C, that is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and ionosphere. Okay, good. So you could see that how the composition of the atmosphere will be there. Okay, so homosphere, heterosphere, everything has been clearly defined in this PDF, so you will get this. Okay, so this is the type of homosphere where all this number of gases are found. Heterosphere, all these gases. Okay, so you could see the major constituents as well as the minor constituents. So you could see troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere, thermosphere, and lastly exosphere. Okay, next, which one of the following layers of the atmosphere is responsible for the deflection of radio waves? So, the layer which is responsible for deflection of radio waves is what? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, or ionosphere. So, here, one with the correct options. Okay. Anyone with the correct options? 35. Fine. 3 answers I have got already. Okay. Good. It's ionosphere. Okay. Next. Question number 36. A layer in the Earth's atmosphere called ionosphere facilitates radio communication. That is why. Okay, so we recently have answered about that ionosphere facilitates radio communication. So, which of the following options are correct? So, you could see these are the options given below. That is, the presence of ozone causes the reflection of radio waves to Earth. Radio waves have a very long wavelength. So, which of the above statements are correct? Anyone with the correct option? Okay, D. Next, A. Okay, B. Okay, fine. So here the correct answer is B, because radio waves have a very long wavelength and that is very much useful for radio communication. Okay, which can transfer some of the messages from one place to some of the other place which is located at a very far distance. Okay, so therefore we could see that this is the correct option. Okay, so all these things are clearly defined over here. Next, the jet aircrafts fly very easily and smoothly in the lower stratosphere. What could be the appropriate explanation? There are no clouds or water vapor in the lower stratosphere. There are no vertical winds in lower stratosphere. So which of the above statements are correct? 1, 2, both 1 and 2, neither 1 and 2. Okay, so it is said about that aircrafts can fly very easily and smoothly in the lower stratosphere. So what may be the correct option? Why the aircrafts can fly at the lower atmosphere very smoothly? Anyone with the correct options about which of the statements here are correct with respective to stratosphere? Okay, A. Okay, fine. A. Okay. B. Okay. C. Okay. Good. You are at least attempting. Last one. Okay. So last one, both 1 and 2. Okay. So we have said, okay, good. So yes, many options are C are coming. So yes, C options is the correct option. That is, both 1 and 2 are correct with respective to the lower atmosphere, lower stratosphere. Why the aircrafts can fly so easily. Okay. Next, chalo leave aside this assertion and reason. Okay, question number 39. Normally, the temperature decreases with the increase in heights from Earth's surface because of which of the following regions? Atmosphere can be heated upwards only from the Earth's surface. There is more moisture in the upper atmosphere. The air is less dense in the upper atmosphere. And so here the three options are given basically. So which are the correct options amongst the one? Anyone with the correct option? So normally the temperature decreases with increase in height from the Earth's surface because of which of the following regions? 1, 2, 3. So you have got the options like 1 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, and lastly all of the options are correct. Anyone with the correct answer? Okay, so here the correct answer is C, that is 1 and 3 options are correct. Okay, so there is more moisture in the upper atmosphere is not correct over here. Okay, so therefore here we could see that 1 and 3 are the correct options. Next, okay, so you can see the temperature in atmosphere. Okay, so this is basically the height. Okay, then we can see that increase and the decrease in the temperature when you are going at a height greater than the time period from the earth's surface. Okay, so you could see at the Mount Everest the temperature is low, then as you move upwards the temperature directly goes nullifies and it will be under the negative time. Okay, next, leave aside ascension regions explanations. 41. Okay, the annual range of temperature in the interior of the continents is high as compared to coastal areas. So which of the following regions are correct with respective to the question that has been asked? Thermal difference between land and water, variation in altitude between continents and oceans, presence of strong winds in the interior, heavy rains in the interior as compared to the coast. Okay, so you have got the questions like that the annual range of temperature in the interior of the continents is high as compared to the coastal areas. So which of the following options are correct with responsible to the questions that has been asked? So last options D is all of the above. So anyone with the correct answer over here? Okay, okay. C, okay. B, okay. Okay, here the correct option is A. Okay, that is one only is correct. That is the thermal difference between land and water directly makes an annual range of temperature in the interior of the continents as well as the coastal areas. Okay, so here first option is the correct one. Okay, so you have got all the explanations. Okay, next, coming to question number 42, consider the following statements. Annual range of temperature is greater in the Pacific Ocean than Atlantic Ocean. Annual range of temperature is greater in the northern hemisphere than in the southern hemisphere. So which of the above statements given is or are correct? Anyone with the correct option of question number 42? Many people are seeing it, but still people are not replying. Do reply. जो भी जानते हो उसके हिसाब से अटेम्प्ट किया करो ताकि you can at least judge yourself that how much you know about the respective subject. So question number 42, anyone with the correct option? A, B, C or D? No one? Okay, it's B. That is 2 only. That is annual range of temperature is greater in northern hemisphere than in the southern hemisphere. Okay. Next, which one of the following reflects back more sunlight as compared to other three? What is the asked? Which of the following reflects back more sunlight as compared to the other three? That is sandy desert, paddy crop, land covered with fresh snow, and prairie land. Okay, so here you have been option. So here land covered with snow and prairies. That is a type of grasslands. Prairies. Okay, prairies. Okay, so land covered with fresh snow, prairie land, sandy desert, and paddy crop. So which of the following options are correct over here? Land covered with snow. Okay. D. Okay, prairies. Okay. A. Sandy desert. Fine. So I'll go through the answer. So here the correct answer is C, that is land covered with fresh snow. Okay, reflects blacks more sunlight as compared to the other three. Okay, because the other three absorbs the sunlight in them. So please mind it. Okay, next. Question number 44. Consider the following statements. Either of the two belts over the oceans at about 30 degree to 35 degree north and south latitude is known as horse latitude. So horse latitudes are low pressure belts. So which of the following statements given is or are correct? So we have been given some of the options: one only, two only, both one and two, and neither one nor two. Okay, so here A is one, B is two only, C is both, and D is none of the above. So which of the following options are correct with respect to the statements given above in the respective question? Anyone with the correct answer? Okay, C. Any other attempts? Yes. Okay. B. Okay. A. Why not both? Anyways, good. So here the correct option is A. That is, either of the two belts over the oceans at about 30 to 35 degree north and south latitude is known as horse latitude is the correct options. Okay. So obviously they are not low pressure belts, they are high pressure belts. Okay. Next. So you can see this molecules. Okay. Then we can see about the pressure belts. Okay. So you could see this one. Okay. How the high pressure, high the low pressure. Okay. How the trade winds directly gets affected because of the Coriolis force. Okay. Everything is clearly defined. Next. Question number 45. Consider the following statements. The winds which blow between 30 degree north and 60 degree south latitude throughout the year are known as westerlies. The moist air masses that causes winter rains in northwestern region of India are part of westerlies. So which of the following options over here is correct? One only, two only, both one and two, as well as neither one nor two or none of the above. Anyone with the correct answer? Please provide some info about APSC crash course online. B Ghosh, Mr. V Ghosh, so you can contact with our number. Okay, so you can contact our even our management team also. Also, you can contact our number which is 91275 15541. 91275 15541. Okay, so if you call on this number you can get the relevant information about the crash course that is online, which is going on. Okay, and there are very few number of seats that are available in the crash course. Okay, so since the prelims are approaching, so therefore we have got some of the seats which are filling fast. So if you want this course, online course, so please contact the said number. Okay, and you can get every type of queries from the respective person who is picking up the phone. Fine, Mr. Ghosh? Okay. So so here with the question number 45, so the correct option is B, that is two only is correct. That is, the moist air masses that causes winter rains in northwestern region of India are part of westerlies. Okay, next, coming with the next question. What causes wind to deflect towards left in the southern hemisphere? What causes wind to deflect towards left in the southern hemisphere? Temperature, magnetic field, rotation of the earth, as well as pressure. Anyone with the correct option over here? What causes wind to deflect towards left in the southern hemisphere? Temperature, magnetic field, rotation of the earth, and pressure. Very, very easy question. Correct answer givers. Okay. C. Yes, your interpretation is correct. It is rotation of the earth. Okay, so you could see the Coriolis force and its respective effect on the rotation, as well as with respect to the deflection towards the left in the southern hemisphere and towards the right in the northern hemisphere. Okay, next, question number 47. Westerlies in southern hemisphere are stronger and persistent than in northern hemisphere. Why? So southern hemisphere has less landmass as compared to northern hemisphere. Coriolis force is higher in southern hemisphere as compared to northern hemisphere. So which of the above statements is or are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, as well as neither one nor two. So here it has been asked about the question about westerlies. So westerlies in southern hemisphere are stronger and persistent than in northern hemisphere. Why? Which of the following options are correct over here? Anyone with the correct options over here? Yes, it's one only, because southern hemisphere we have seen less land mass as compared to the northern hemisphere. Okay, and Coriolis force is higher in the southern hemisphere as compared to northern. This is not. This is absolutely false. It is equal in both the respective hemispheres. Okay. Next, question number 48. Which of the following statements about is correct about the roaring 40s? They blow uninterrupted in the northern and the southern hemisphere. They blow with great strength and consistency. Their direction is generally from northwest to east in the southern hemisphere. Overcast skies, rains, and raw weather are generally associated with them. So, which of the above statements are correct? 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4. So, here 1, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4. So, this is D option, this is C option. So, here you can attempt by seeing it over here. So it is asked about the roaring 40s. So they blow uninterrupted in the northern and the southern hemisphere. They blow with great strength and consistency. Their direction is generally from northwest to east in the southern hemisphere. Overcast skies, rain, and raw water are generally associated with them. Anyone with the correct option over here? People do attempt to make out the mistakes that you are facing over here when you do not have your concepts clear. So please do attempt so as to know that where you are directly lacking behind, so that you could make some of the greater inputs towards such number of categories of answers. Okay. C 1, 3, and 4. D 1, 2, and 4. A 1, 2, and 3. Okay. चलो कोई बी भी बोल देते. चलो कोई नहीं. So here the answer is B. Okay. So 2, 3, and 4 is correct, not 1. Okay. Because they do not blow uninterrupted in the northern and southern hemisphere. There is obstruction in the respective flow when they blow in these respective hemispheres. Okay. So basically this obstruction is from the land side. So therefore all these three options are correct. Okay. Next, question number 40. Leave aside this. 50 also leave aside. Come to 51. Which of the following weather conditions is indicated by a sudden fall in barometer reading? So barometer reading में कौन सा weather conditions is followed and is indicated by a sudden fall in barometer reading? Stormy, calm weather, cold and dry weather, as well as hot and sunny weather. Anyone with the correct option of question number 51? Which one of the following weather conditions is indicated by a sudden fall in barometer reading? So we all know about a barometer. So what is a barometer? So a barometer is a scientific instrument that is used to measure air pressure in a certain environment. Okay. So therefore, why is this barometer used? So barometer is a scientific instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure, also called as barometric pressure. Okay. So therefore, the atmosphere, which is in the layers of the air wrapped around the earth. So the air has a weight and pauses against everything it touches as gravity pulls to the earth. Okay. So therefore, you could see the correct options over here will be question number 51A. That is, stormy weather is seen with the weather conditions with a sudden fall in barometer reading. Okay. So you have got the explanation over here. Okay. Next, coming to this, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the code given below in the list. Okay. So this is the name of the local wind and this is the region where this local wind is directly flowing. Phone, Sarmoon, Santa Anna, and Jonda. So many of you have probably heard, first of all, these names. Okay. They have never heard such names. So basically, we directly refer these winds to be some of the winds like tropical cyclonic winds, storms, or something. Okay. So just like the Kal Baisakhi, okay, or you could see the local winds are called by different names, okay. So it is even in our country we call it by different names. So here we could see in these respective areas they have been called by different names. Okay, A. So here, if you directly see about this options, so here all the options are given. So I reveal the answer. It will be B. That is A4. Just a second. That is A4. Phones are called in apps. Then B2. Sermon are called in Argentina. Okay. Then C1. Sorry. C3. That is Santa Ana is called in California. This is very much predictable. As well as D is, sorry, A is 4, B is 2, sorry, B is 2. That is Sarmoon is called in Kurdistan. C is California, Santa Ana is called in California, and Jonda is basically called in Argentina. Okay, so this is the local veins name that has been given. So here the correct option is B. Okay, so all these local winds. Okay, so you could see over here, this is the respective diagram where you could see that how the peoples have been calling different names with respective to this local winds. Okay, next, leave aside question number 53. Coming to question number 54, considering the following climatic and geographical phenomenon: condensation, high temperature and humidity, oro vertical wind. So here the thundercloud development is due to which of this phenomena? Okay, so here we could see condensation, high temperature and humidity. This is basically orography. Okay, orography, and lastly vertical wind. So thundercloud development is due to which of this phenomena? Anyone with the correct options over here? Following climatic and geographical phenomena. So here the correct option is D. That is, all the options are correct which are responsible for climatic and geographical phenomena. Okay, next. Okay, this is already shown, but still, which one of these areas marked as A, B, and C and D, given in the figure of the cyclone, witness heavy torrential short duration rainfall accompanied by thunderstorms? So here we could see that the D is directly coming up with a heavy torrential short duration rainfall accompanied by thunderstorms. Okay, so this is basically some of the conceptual you can see while studying geography. Okay, that is the climates. Okay, so you have to understand there's all cold air mass, warm air mass, okay, direction of the front, stationary front. So then only you could directly see that you could have answered the respective question. Next, okay, willy is a type of what? Type of three grown in temperate regions, wind that blow in the desert, tropical cyclone of the northwest Australia, a kind of common fish found near Lekadip's Island. Anyone with the correct option over here? Willy is a type of what? It's a type of tree, it's a type of wind, it's a type of tropical cyclone in northwest Australia, it's a kind of common fish found near Lekadiv Island. C, okay. A, B, okay. Correct option is C. That is, it's a tropical cyclone of the northwest Australia. Okay, so these are the tropical cyclones: West Pacific, typhoon; Atlantic Ocean, hurricane; Indian Ocean as cyclone. Okay, they are known by different names. Okay, so you can see their respective locations over here in this respective map. Next, sun's halo is produced by the reflection of light. So, in water vapor in stratus clouds, ice crystals in cirrus clouds, ice crystals in cirrus clouds, and lastly, dust particles in stratus clouds. So, here we could see that sun's halo is produced by the reflection of light in ice crystals in cirrus clouds. So, we have got different types of clouds. So, clouds is what? It's a mass of minute water droplets or tiny crystals of ice formed by the condensation of the water vapor in free air at considerable elevations. So we have seen the cirrus clouds, we have seen the cumulus clouds, stratus clouds, and nimbus clouds. Okay, so these are the types of clouds that we can see Okay, and this is the clear representation of how these clouds are formed. Okay, so this is cumulonimbus, this is cumulus, stratocumulus, nimbostratus, stratus, altocumulus, altostratus, cirrocumulus, cirrus, and cirrostratus. So you could see this is the halo. So therefore the correct options over here can be seen to be the ice crystals in the cirrus clouds. Okay, so the cirrus clouds is the main one, that is this clouds, okay, which is at the top. So they can see the halo where the reflection of the light can be seen. Okay, next, coming to question number 59. For short-term climatic predictions, which one of the following events detected in the last decade is associated with occasional weak monsoon rains in the Indian subcontinent? La Nina, movement of jet stream, El Nino and southern oscillations, greenhouse effect at global level. So for a short-term climatic predictions, which one of the following events detected in the last decade is associated with occasional weak monsoon? जब यहाँ पे हम लोग का वीक मॉनसून होता है तो उसका क्या कौन जिम्मेदार होता है इस वीक मॉनसून्स के लिए? लादीना, मूवमेंट ऑफ जेट स्ट्रीम, एल नीनो एंड साउदर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिएशंस जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं एनसो, ईएनएसओ, और लास्टली ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट एट ग्लोबल लेवल. सो व्हिच वन इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल? ए, ओके, एनीवन with some of the other options? So yes, the correct option is C. That is, ENSO is responsible for the associated weak monsoon rainfalls in the Indian subcontinent. That is El Nino and its southern oscillations. Okay, so you could see this is the thing that is happening. Okay, strong trade winds, equatorial currents. Okay, question number 60. In the South Atlantic and the Southeastern Pacific regions in tropical latitude, cyclone does not originate. What is the region? So पूछा गया है साउथ अटलांटिक और साउथ ईस्टर्न पैसिफिक रीजन्स में ट्रॉपिकल लैटिट्यूड होता है, वहां पे साइक्लोन फॉर्म नहीं होता है. हम लोग कम ही देखते हैं कि अर्जेंटीना हो या ब्राजील हो या पेरू हो या कोई भी और अदर कंट्रीज हो, ओके, तो चिले हो, तो वहां पे हम लोग साइक्लोन्स कम देखते हैं. ओके, तो यहाँ पे क्या कारण है कि हम लोग को वहां पे साइक्लोन देखने को नहीं मिलता है? ओके, so you could see the options being the sea surface temperatures are low, intertropical convergence zone seldom occurs, Coriolis force is too weak, and absence of land in those regions. So which of the above statements are correct with respective to the question that has been asked in 60? B, okay, ITCZ, okay, C, okay, B, okay, D, absence of land. Okay, nice one. Yes, the correct option is A. That is, sea surface temperatures are very low over there, and therefore we cannot see that cyclones does originate. Okay, so you can see the clearer explanation over here. Okay. Next, coming to the next question, the graph given below shows the mean average monthly temperature and mean monthly rainfall of a place. Okay, so this is the graph. Okay, so the graph is indicative of which one of the climatic zones of the world. So please study this graph carefully. Okay, so these are the months: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So this is average rainfall in centimeters, and this is basically the average temperature in degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is the temperature range and this is the rainfall pattern. Okay, so the graph is indicative of which of the following zones of the world: wet and dry tropical, rainy tropical, semi-arid tropical, and temperate marine. So here the graph represents the wet and dry tropical. Okay, so it is wet and dry tropical. Okay, so this is the graph. So you can see to this graph and study it after you acquire this PDF from us. Okay, next. Okay, consider the following climatic conditions. Okay, so all these things are given. Okay, it's a temperature, it's the rainfall. Okay, so now the question has been asked that these are most likely to be found in natural regions of what? China type, equatorial type, hot desert type, and monsoon type. Okay, so you can study it later about these things. Okay, so which are the areas where you can find this respective number of variations? So here the correct answer is A, that is the China type. Okay, so here the climatic conditions of the northern hemisphere has been asked. So obviously we could see the rainfall, temperature, and demand directly suits the China type of climatic conditions. Okay, so you could study it later about what are the differences we can see with respective to the climatic variations. Okay, everything has been crystal clearly defined. Okay, in this respective question. So the same type of question has been asked over here. Okay, leave aside. Okay, so we'll not do such number of questions. You will get this after the PDF is. Okay, now consider the map given below of the four shaded areas in the map, which is characterized by hot, dry summers, mild and moist winters, and seasonal reversal of winds. So, of the four shaded areas in the map, which is characterized by hot, dry summer, mild and moist winters, and seasonal reversal of winds. So, you can see this diagram. So, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Anyone with the correct options? Question number 65. Question number 65. Anyone with the correct option? About the four shaded areas, which is characterized by hot, dry summer, mild and moist winters, and seasonal reversal of winds. Correct option give us A. Okay. B. Okay. 1. Okay. 1 question mark. Okay. D. Okay. Okay. Nice. You have attempted. The answer is A. Okay. So this is the region. Okay, this is the region where you could see that it is characterized by hot, dry summers, mild and moist winters, and seasonal reversal of winds. Okay, next, coming to the next question of question number 66. Consider the following statements. In equatorial regions, the year is divided into four main seasons. Okay, in Mediterranean region, summer months receives more rain. In China type of climate, rainfall occurs throughout the year. Tropical highland exhibit vertical zonation of different climates. So which of the above statements are correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 4, and 3 and 4. Anyone with the correct option of this respective question? A. Fine. All the options are correct. That means any more answer givers? Shall I reveal the answer? B. Okay. Fine. So here the answer is C. Sorry, D. That is 3 and 4. That is, these two are wrong and these two are correct. That is, in China type, rainfall occurs throughout the year and tropical highland exhibits vertical zonation of different climates. Okay. Next, question number 67. So a geographical region has the following distinct characteristics: warm and dry climate, mild and wet winter, evergreen oak trees. So the above features are distinct characteristics of which one of the following regions? Mediterranean, Eastern China, Central Asia, and Atlantic coast of North America. So anyone with the correct options? B, A, C, okay. D, okay. Good, you are quick in responding. Sorry. So here the correct answer is A. That is, it stays about the Mediterranean side, okay, or the Mediterranean region. Okay. Next, question number 68. Which one of the following is characteristics climate of the tropical savanna region? Rainfall throughout the year, rainfall in winter only, an extremely short dry season, a definitely dry and wet season. So which one of the following is the characteristics climate of the tropical savanna region? Question number 68. Anyone with the correct option? B. Okay. C. D. D. A. Okay. Good. Many more responders. So yeah, the correct answer is D. So the person with D option is getting the correct answers. So definitely dry and wet season, okay, which is one of the characteristic feature of the tropical savanna region. Next, climate is extreme, rainfall is scanty, and the people used to be nomadic herders. So the above statement best describe which of the following regions: African savanna, Central Asian steppe, North American prairies, and Siberian tundra. Anyone with the correct answer? A. Okay. Answer givers. Climate is extreme, rainfall is scanty, and the people used to be nomadic herders. Which of the following option suits the statement best? D. D. Okay, Siberian tundra. Very poor judgments. Okay, North American prairies. Very poor judgments. So here it is Central Asian steppe. Okay, where we could see about that climate is extreme, rainfall is scanty, and the people used to be nomadic herders. Okay, it's not even African savanna. Okay, many options, many of the people have been given the correct options to be A. So A is not a correct answer. Okay, so it's clearly defines about the Central Asian steppe. Okay, next. Okay, this one. Each day is more or less the same. The morning is clear and bright with sea breeze. As the sun climbs high in the sky, heat mounts up, dark clouds form, then rains comes with thunder and lightning. But the rain is soon over. Which of the following regions is described in the above places? Savanna, equatorial, monsoon, and Mediterranean. Anyone with the correct answer of question number 70? Each day is more or less the same. The morning is clear, bright with sea breeze, sun climbs high in the sky, heat mounts up, dark clouds forms, then rain comes with thunder and lightning, but rain is soon over. Following regions are described in the above places: Savanna, equatorial, monsoon, Mediterranean. A, B, C, or D. I want answers, guys. Gear up. A, okay. Yes, the flows of answers. B, okay. D, Mediterranean, okay. अब कोई सी भी बोल दो. हाँ, बोल लिए, देखो. सी, ओके, मॉनसून. और बचा ही क्या ना. चलो बढ़िया है. The answer is equatorial. B is the correct option over here. Okay, so equatorial is the correct answer about the statement given above. Okay, चलो तो ओशनोग्राफी हम लोग नेक्स्ट टाइम शुरू करेंगे. ओके, आज हम लोग जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी के इसमें ही रुक जाते हैं. ठीक है, बिकॉज वी हैव टू सी अबाउट दैट, वी हैव टू थिंक अबाउट दैट, वी नीड्स टू go ahead with various other peoples who are absent today, because maybe probably they are traveling to their uh, destination of homes because of the Bihu festival. Okay, that is the upcoming Bihu festival. Okay, so for your purpose and for the celebrations of Bihu, we have kept these classes off on 14th, 15th, and 16th. Okay, just because on the occasion of Bihu. So please do enjoy this Bihu. Okay, and we will be back by next Tuesday, that is on 17th, at the same time, following the series of solving past 25 years question papers that will be relevant for you in the upcoming prelims of APSC CCE. Okay, so enjoy your Bihu. Please be safe and do take care. I wish you happy Bihu to you all. Okay, thank you and goodbye for today.